This segment of Panther Sports Talk is brought to you by CFU, the power of service.
The UNI soccer team won 5 of their last 7 home games to secure not just a spot in the MVC Tournament, but to host the first round game of the tournament. The Panthers played in 6 overtime games this season and were on both ends of some extremely tough battles. They made the improvements needed to get back into the postseason after missing out a year ago. Head coach James Price reflects back on the 2014 season.
We had some ups and downs like most teams do. We had some games where I thought we maybe could have done better. We drew some games that we maybe could have won. But we also had some really good performances. We started off with Iowa, and although we lost that game in double overtime, when you look at the season Iowa had, that was a good game for us. And also going to Wisconsin, who are in the top 10 in the nation, and really playing a very good game against them. There were a lot of bright spots throughout the season for us, for sure. And then obviously getting to the tournament, getting back to the tournament is always a goal for our program. But this will be a good season if we can use it as a springboard to do better things. I don't want this to be the ultimate way we finish season, is just get to the tournament and then lose in the first game. We want to go on and do bigger things than that. That's kind of how our team is. We do grind out a lot of results and a lot of games, and sometimes that means you have to go longer than 90 minutes to get the results. And we won a few of those. We tied a bunch of them. I think we only lost one, if I'm correct, and that was to Iowa. So that's a good reflection on the team too. And nobody really likes going to overtime, but the nature of our team is to kind of grind out results, and sometimes you're going to have to do that over a longer period than 90 minutes. What we saw was just an improvement in the quality of our soccer in the final third of the field. We've always been pretty solid defensively, and we've always been pretty competitive in the middle of the field. But when we get down to that final third, sometimes the quality of our play isn't quite good enough to score goals, which is obviously the hardest part of the game. So yeah, I think the quality's been better. I think Charlotte Jones has been a big part of that. She's obviously got 8 assists this season, which is a school record, on top of 2 goals. And I think what's happened is the players around her know that if they get into good positions, that she can get them the ball. And so that just helps, a bit of confidence, a bit of self-belief. And again, we're a team that has multiple people that can score goals. We don't have that one person that scores a lot of goals, but I thought our attack was well balanced this year. We had goals coming from forwards and midfielders and even some defenders at times. So it was a well balanced attack, and hopefully that continues in the next few years. It's a class that has seen a lot of adversity with injuries, individually. Ultimately, they're a group of people that have been to the tournament 3 years out of 4, and I'm not sure that's ever happened here at UNI before. So they should feel very proud of that accomplishment, and they've really set us up to now go on and do some even bigger things with UNI soccer.
Congrats once again to the Panther soccer team after returning to postseason play. Very exciting to have some talent coming back next year as well.